Greetings! I am Dominic Bytes. Welcome to another episode of Byte Club Cinema. Today I'll be watching Faraway Paladin, episode 4. For those watching live, I just did episode 3. I'm recording super late at night. So chat's gonna be kind of dead, but that's to be expected. I did a kind of impromptu stream of Phasmo, and that was not worth it. Should have done this first, then Phasmo. Because, yeah, that wasn't a very good stream. I'll post it up later at some point as a VOD. But, yeah, the Phasmo stream was not very good. Phasmo's okay. It's just, yeah, it's got a lot to work on. Phasmo has a lot of work to do before it becomes a finished game, for sure. It's labeled early access for a good reason. But no, Faraway Paladin, episode 3, man, things are picking up. We meet our first avatar of a god, Stagnate, in the flesh. So he's come to collect blood and Mary, and yeah, we're not sure why or what the terms are there, but yeah, there's probably something going on. So we'll probably find out more in this episode. We found out more of the backstory, like how did they get turned into zombies. So yeah, the three heroes faced the High King, the Demon King of their time from 200 years ago. So they are 200 years old. And they almost got it, but yeah, the thing they didn't count on is the High King was a better swordsman than Blood. And whoops, yeah, that didn't work out too well. But they sealed him, so he's been trapped in a seal for 200 years. It's good news. Stagnate actually helped with that, so he's not totally evil because he did help seal away the High King, for his own personal reasons, but he did have a reason for it. And he's also not like about causing suffering. So even though he's death and undead, he doesn't want people to suffer. He's trying to turn the high-powered, the really high-end people into undead so they can be immortal. They can always stick around. He doesn't want to lose their talent and expertise to the cycle of life and death. It's not evil. I mean, he's not saying he's right, but that's not evil, for sure. His motives are not evil motives. As Gus stated in episode 2, the motives of the gods, the morality of the gods is not mortal morality. Their morality is on a different scale. Stagnate really reflects that with the way, because he works kind of, quote, alongside the god of dimensions, the boss of the High King, but, he also betrayed him, and it was like, hey, yeah, no, actually, now's a good time for me to, like, do my own thing and help seal you away, because, yeah, this is good. So, that was kind of neat. That was good episode there. Now we have episode 4 coming. Now, as usual, there'll be no audio from the episode itself, because copyright. There's a mask over the video, because copyright. There will be subtitles there, so you can follow along. Please support the original release. I did also want to, because I never got proper recognition for it, many thanks to Sniper for resubscribing. So I wanted to make sure his alert got played in an actual freaking stream, because he resubbed. I had like a really brief interrupted stream there, and that's when he resubbed. And so it's not fair that his resub notice got, put off. So I wanted to make sure he got a nice big old highlight, at least one of these, so people know that, yes, he resubbed. Thank you so much. I really appreciate the resub, Sniper. I'm glad you have found me worthy of your money. I will never beg for that sort of thing, but I do appreciate it. Really do. It's great. And Glenn, I thank him for being one of my regulars, even though he's already gone to bed along with Siren. Him and Siren already went to bed a while ago. I streamed this super late because I wanted to get this done. Because I think stuff got interrupted. For those wondering, so Gene of AI, episode 10. I do have it. I will get to it eventually. Just not tonight. So Gene of AI, at the time of this recording, Gene of AI 10 and Ryza 12 are both out. I just did not get into them now. I'm prioritizing Faraway Paladin because I need to make progress on this series to set up the second season. I did, however, confirm Ryza 12 is the last episode. So so it's no rush on that one. So Ryza 12 is the finale, and no more Ryza. So probably like next week, I'll probably need to do like 2 episodes of Gene of AI and Ryza, and then some Faraway Paladin. I might maybe take some time. I might take some time Friday to do Byte Club Cinema, to do some more. Basically, do another Byte Club Cinema stream. I wanted to get these 2 episodes out, because my goal here is to get these out Thursday and Friday this week, basically. so that Faraway that way I can start catching up on Faraway Paladin. So that's why this is getting priority over the two new series. Anyway, all right, I'm going to start the episode in 3, 2, 1, go. Yeah, the old sorcerer novel I loved. Yeah, so Merlin. Yeah, so he's remembering Merlin. And yeah, so Gus decides, so at the conclusion, Gus decides to come in, and it's like, yeah, I'm going to take on a god now. I have been training for this. Because, yeah, that's the thing. As an undead, so Gus's abilities cannot improve as an undead, because physical. Gus, on the other hand, as a spellcaster, as a purely, mental being, yeah, he can get better. His mind can actually get sharper and more polished, and he can get better at spellcasting than when he was alive. So, because, knowledge is a thing that can grow even for the undead. Your body may be trapped, but your mind is not. So, yeah, Gus is about to say, yeah, I've had 200, I was one of the best sorcerers, best wizards on the planet when I turned into a ghost. I've had 200 years to perfect that even further. So let's see how I stack up against a god now. So that should be fun. That should be fun. I actually kind of forgot. It's been a while since I've seen season 1, so I'm glad that I'm rewatching this again, because I did genuinely forget certain bits of this. It's been a while since I watched this series. But it's really good. It's really, really good. I'm really enjoying Faraway Paladin. Now, this is also called, I think, the Goddess or something like that. So we should find out who Will is going to make his pledge to. That was something that was hinted at last episode. Yeah. You know that you still fight? Pale Death kinks equally. Quadcasting, yeah. Yeah. Both huts and paupers and towers of kings. The damnation of memory. Jeez, yeah, he's actually hitting him pretty hard too. Oh, okay. Yeah, he actually defeated an Echo. Mind you, another Echo will come along, but yeah, yeah, and he just quadcasted a god into submission. At least for now. That probably won't last very long. It's a god; he can come back, but yeah, Gus knew. Yeah, Gus knew that that would happen, but oops, something hurt the. Wait, something hurt a ghost? Dang, okay. He just respawns. Oops. Right, and this is also interesting. It's like, yeah, I mean, Gus just attempted to betray Stagnate, and Stagnate's response is, "Hey, that was pretty good. All right, yeah, no, I'm not going to destroy you. I'm not mad. I'm just impressed. Like he's not petty. Highest ranked undead. When they eventually lost their attachment to the High King, they would fully become my servants. Oh, I see. Okay, their attachment to the High King. So by replacing their attachment to the High King with Will, yeah. Oh, and now Will's got guilt. It's like, oh no, they're losing their battle because of me. Right. Now, stagnate is yeah, it's interesting. So stagnate gives him a choice. Like, yeah, and he's not, again, not cruel. The cruel would be like taking him right then when he could have, because he got them all defeated. But it's like, no, I'm going to give you a choice. Hey, I'm going to give you a chance. From Stagnate's perspective, hey, that's a great deal. I'm going to, I'm going to, right. Yeah, he was trying to sabotage the loss of attachment. Right. Gus didn't want. Gus was caught between betraying Will, his grandson, essentially, and and losing his two best friends, his only companions in the afterlife here, in the undeath. Oh wait, hold on. I'm gonna rewind for a sec because I actually kind of missed. Hold on. Okay, here we go. Because this is an important bit of character moment. I just want to rewind there. I know I don't normally rewind stuff, but living correctly. All I did for my parents was cause trouble. Yeah. Okay, so yeah, his parents died. Okay, alright, I forgot about that detail. So yeah, so he feels like he's letting his parents die another again. Yeah. Yeah, so his parents died and it looks like he committed suicide in response to that. But yeah, it looks like all three of them are just KO'd there. But yeah, no, Stagnate gives him offers like, hey, you can join them. I'll let you be immortal with them. Now, from Stagnate's perspective, that's a great offer. It's like, hey, I'm not trying to separate you. I'm not trying to be mean. These are your parents and stuff. Yeah, you served a role, and hey, I'm gonna let you stay with them. I don't want to separate you. Now, of course, it's not a good deal. It's not a good deal because it'll freeze him. And Gus raises a good point here. It's like, yeah, it's kind of extortion. Hey, and Gus did a darn good job on it too. Be content to accept everything as our farewell gift. They want to get him out of danger. They're like, alright, Sagne's coming back. Get out of here. We're done, but you can move on. But Will's not having that. Yeah. Yeah, I felt like he was just a burden. Hey, we've all been there, right? We've all felt like we're just a burden. That's why he works so hard to inform. Yeah, this is what I mean about the light isekai elements. Um, the cause he doesn't fully remember his past life. He's got vague recollections of like key things. So he's not like bursting with knowledge that he could use here. Here it's just little things here and there. Right, and she's, yeah, right. Right, and she's reminding him, it's like, no, a useless person wouldn't feel like this. Yeah, crying over the loss of your parents. I mean, you're clearly crying now, so it's probably you were crying back then. Don't, yeah, anger is better than despair. Right now he's in despair. She's rallying him back up. Yeah, don't wallow in the self pity. Move on from it. That's what Mary is doing, teaching him. Yeah, you feel like you were useless, but you're not useless now. You did get better. You did improve. And remember that you did improve, regardless of what you did in the past. Yeah. Yep. Yep. Uh, right. Yeah, lure him into a trap. But, yeah, I mean, but hey, yeah. When you're challenging a god, it's like, yeah, I'm not just gonna bother with you just because. It's like, alright. Here's some undead. But at the same time, too, Stagnate is taking you seriously here. He's not mocking him. I'm the god of the undead, yes. Yeah, he's got his trusty spear. Yep, and he's got his magic. Oh no, but some of them have magic too. Ah, okay. That's neat. Is this against 100 heroes? Oops. Yeah, so these were the elite soldiers who fought alongside them, yeah. Well, will you join me? Hey, again, I'm not angry. I'm impressed. Yeah, he managed to impress the god. Yeah, I mean, and again, Stagnant is an evil. He recognizes talent. He's merit based. Live closely. It's like, hey, come with me. I got your parents. I'll give you an immortal body. Now, of course, the downsides. Of course, the downside is he can't grow. He'll be locking himself into this state forever. Yeah, I want to end the suffering. Yeah, yeah, he's doing it out of a place of love. He's doing it out of like Stagnate's operating out of a place of, hey, I don't like this stuff. So it is so as they said with the God of War, if the God of War was opposed to a tyrannical order, he would be the good guy. Same here, if stagnate, if there was a dimension where life was unbearable and like the life death cycle was really truly awful, stagnate's position would not be the evil one here. Yeah, lured him in close. And now hit him with the God Killer weapon. Because, oh look, I got a weapon that can slay a god. Hi! say hello to your old friend Overeater. Because this can hurt you. It's like, man, I cannot let my guard down around you guys. But man, he got close. He got real close. It's like, man, you managed to wound a god, man. You're 15 and you managed to wound a god. That's pretty impressive. And again, Stagnate's not killing him. That's another thing too. It's like Stagnate's not like, oh, okay, I'm gonna kill you now. It's like, oh, I'm petty. No, it's like, dang, you're impressive. That's really cool. Yeah, Stagnate is not petty. He's not capricious. He has a clear motivation, clear goal in mind. And it's like, this is what I'm about to do. I'm looking to recruit the best, and he's good at recognizing talent, and he does not squander it. He doesn't allow setbacks to color his perception. Mm-hmm. Cross worlds prevent the stagnation. Right. So she is the force opposing stagnation. Right. He's already, yeah. And it makes sense that Stagnate's offer wouldn't tempt him because what Stagnate is proposing is the fantasy version of what he's already been through. You know, simply being alive is not living. Simply not being dead is not living. So that immortal undeath that Stagnate is proposing, Will knows that that's empty. That doesn't mean anything. If you can't grow, if you can't challenge yourself, if you can't push, then what good is immortality? And so Stagnate ultimately is just offering an empty existence. Yep, and it'll just be shut up in the room. Yep, he's realized that there is more value in using the life that you have rather than just fearing death. I think I bumped my mic there. Oops. Child of Blood and Mary. The gravity of life. Yeah. Existence is not life. That's, yeah. Yeah, he is someone who understands life and death better than Stagnate in some ways. Ah, now we get her name. And it's like, oh, that's Gracefield. Ah. Do not forget your resolve. You are qualified. So what will be his oath? There we go. And now we have the answer. So who does he pledge to? Gracefield. There we go. So that's what our faraway paladin will be a paladin of Gracefield. Walk by my side. A blessing? The badge I earned. How many holy communions have you partaken in? Yeah, literally 15 years worth. Yeah, yeah. How many communions? Yeah, 365 times 15. Yeah, I'll be your sword to bash, and be as your hand to save the suffering. It's It's like, oh, it's like, oh, nuts. Yeah, it's like, well, I've totally lost you. Yeah, Gracefield being stagnates. Uh, yeah, stagnate being is polar opposite. Now it's like, okay, darn, now you're my enemy. I have to slay you. That's kind of sucks. But see, he's not taking any relish in it. He's not like, haha, now I will destroy you. It's like, oh man, I kind of wanted you. But peace and guidance to the souls of the dead. Yeah, he's very much an undead. Yeah, yeah, he's anti-undead bomb. Yeah. Nope. Yeah. Nope. Stagnate. Yeah, and that's the smart part on Stagnate's part. It's like, okay, all right, I lost out on the kid. Well, that's not my main goal, so I'm going to. Yeah, yeah. Stagnate's it's like, okay, I had fun. I had fun playing, but fun time's over. I need to go finish my main goal. Yeah. So he's a god, so he's not an idiot. He knows how to do a feint here or there. So that was also good to see. Stagnate's not an idiot. So again, he's wrong. Static is wrong, but he's not evil. Like the only reason he decides, all right, I'm going to kill you now, is it's like, well, you sided with my enemy. You are now protected by my mortal enemy. My only way to get my goal is I have to kill you. Darn. It's like it's regret. He shows clear regret and need to do it, but he's willing to do what needs to be done. It's like, well, if you're going to clear yourself your enemy, I'm probably going to have to kill you. All right, nothing personal. Yeah, which again, I like that. I like that. I like that kind of villain too, because again, he's not evil. He's an antagonist, and there's a fine line there, and it's good to see it. The High King is obviously evil because the High Kings are like, woo, I got everything, wah! I'm crazy, but Stag not crazy. So he's like I mean, definitely being set up as one of Will's main opponents, but the High King's obviously the end boss. Even Stagnate doesn't like the High King, so that shows you the High King is worse than Stagnate is. Because Stagnate, you can reason with Stagnate to a degree. You can make deals with him, you can logic with him, but the High King is just engine of destruction all the way. Helmet of Will. Okay. Double meaning there, of course. The Helmet of Will as in like the character, probably Helmet of Will as in the crazy? I was crazy once. Oh no. Oh no, 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 no. Yes, they sealed the High King in a room full of rats. There you go. Rats made him crazy. Hey, Frop. Glad to see you stop by. Oh, hey, got another person chatting. Man, this is a very late hour. I'm surprised to see anybody joining in on this. Um, but yeah, that's it for this. Is also going to be a very short stream because I've done 2 episodes. That's all I got in me. I need to get to bed and sleep. So that's it. I need to get to gym in the morning, and I got work tomorrow. But I just want to get knock these out before it got too late, and I'll get these posted as soon as I can. Um, But yeah, that was another really good episode from Faraway Paladin. Again, Stagnate's character gets fleshed out. Haha, bad pun there. We see Will make his deal with Gracefield, and oh boy, that's one hell of a pledge. So that gave him a ton of power. But we also see, remember I mentioned the bread? Pay attention to the bread. There you go. That's the payoff. So he's eaten communion bread every single day of his life from basically from birth. He is, and that's from mater. That is holy bread. He consumed holy bread for 15 years every day with every meal. And that leaves that. I mean, if like eating one communion gives you a level in faith or overall power. He's level, 15, again, 15 times 365. So, yeah, yeah, that's 4,000 something plus. Yeah, that's more than 4,500. Yeah, it's more than 4,500, but yeah, just 300 times 15 would be 4,500. So, yeah, yeah, it's broken. Basically, Will is broken when it comes to paladin power, or when it comes to faith power, thanks to that communion feeding. Um, it's yeah. Because obviously a normal person might eat communion maybe once a week, maybe, or maybe once a month or something like that. He ate it every single day. He ate something every day that a normal person wouldn't. That's why Stagnate get caught off guard. It's oh, his holy power is way higher than I was expecting, and oh, he's got the power of my mortal enemy. Oh, so he can perfectly counter my undead summons by sending him to final rest. Great. This is annoying. But hey, again, kudos to Stagnate. He's got a good eye for talent. Um, and again, he's never portrayed as cruel here. He just has the wrong idea. And I really I like how what little we see of Will's past life plays out in the interaction with Stagnate. It plays out in how it informs how he rejects Stagnate's offer. It shows the character growth he's had from that life to another, but it's not overly done. That's why I say it's a light isekai. Well, it does help in this case. There is an isekai element there. Um, Again, it's not beyond this key plot growth moment. It's not the thrust of the story itself. It's not I had a past life and that's done every single episode and matters all the time. No, 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 no. In this case, the past life helps him make the right choice at the right time, and it explains his current strength. But the current strength was acquired in this world, not the last one. So, Ascendance of a Bookworm, her strength is all her knowledge of our world brought into the fantasy world. So she brought the strength with her. So in Ascendance of a Bookworm, she brings the strength with her and has to overcome the challenge of being in the fantasy world. Jobless Reincarnation kind of straddles the line between these two because the trauma of his past life, being sexually abused and bullied and all that stuff, that's in the previous life, and that informs his current life. A lot of his new strength and new rebirth is in the current world. But at the same time, he does have past knowledge and tropes, and the figurines and stuff is from the previous world. So he's kind of more of a balance. And this one leans very heavily on the current world. All of his strength and goodness is in this world, in the fantasy world. And it was his bad self they left behind in the old world. And he's even admits to having fuzzy memories of it. So yeah, so you have those three shows I think reflect a lot. Tanya the Evil is also a sense of bookworm. Where the previous life is where most of the knowledge and strength come from. That's informing the fantasy, the reborn world. So so I think it's neat. I like this approach to it. It's nice. It's there. It's a thematic element. It's not just forgotten. It's not thrown in casually. The fact that he's able to make the right call with Stagnate the way he does, in my mind, justifies the isekai element. Because you have to ask, right? Okay, he was an infant left on the doorstep of these three who was going to be sacrificed to release the High King until he was saved by the three. Okay, why does it have to be an isekai? I mean, that's an important question as a storyteller. Why make that an isekai? Why couldn't it just be, he was a baby found by these three who was born in this world and he was raised by them? No isekai at all. why do the isekai element? This episode justifies it, because without the isekai element, without his knowledge of, death and rebirth, without his guilt from the prior life of him feeling he has wasted his prior life, he would not value the life he has as much, and he would not know to reject Stagnate's offer so forcefully, because he would not already know what a life of stagnation is like. Now, you could have had it, maybe he learned it, blood, reinforced Blood and Mary's thing of like, yeah, we won't change, we won't grow, we can't do anything, but you're young, you're full of life, don't allow yourself to lock in. They could have done that. They could have. But it works stronger when he knows it firsthand to reject it. And yeah, it justifies the isekai, in my opinion. Makes it worth having made this an isekai. And again, it's a light isekai. It's a justified element, but it's not as really tapped into as much as Bookworm or Tanya. So I do want to do Ascendance of a Bookworm at some point. It's just a very long series. I'll do Tanya first. I will do Tanya. And yeah, Jalaster Incarnation unfortunately is also kind of a long one. But I might get to it here eventually. I'm trying to do shorter series before I do longer ones, just because I like to be able to check things off the list. So, yeah, there's that. But there we go. Okay, so that was Faraway Paladin, episode 4. Thank you, everyone who stopped by. Frop and Momo. Really glad to have you. If you want to drop in live, I don't normally stream like this god-awful hour that I am doing right now, but I normally stream, join my Discord, and I'll post schedules there, which I usually follow. I didn't follow today, but I usually follow it. So go ahead and check out that in my Discord. Definitely check out Fridays. Fridays I do Minecraft. Minecraft is great. Minecraft is a lot of fun. Unlike Phasmophobia, Minecraft is fun. Sorry for all the Phasmophobia hate. It's just, I did not make a good first impression. The tutorial was not good. The tutorial really wasn't that good. And then the first couple maps I played were like, okay, what's the hype? Oh well. I will try to be more positive towards that. I'm sorry. I'm not exactly impressed with Phasmophobia. I have strong buyer's remorse on Phasmophobia already, which sucks. I hate having buyer's remorse. Okay, that was episode 4. I will cover Italia Ryza and Gene of AI. Both of those will probably... I might do that Friday just to get those done and catch up. But I'll definitely do more Faraway Paladin next week. Please look forward to it. This is Dominic Bytes signing out. When next we meet, may your robot body be fully charged.
Also, hi, Dominic!
Hey, Dominic Bytes. Welcome. Welcome on by.
Hey, yes, welcome to the stream, Dominic Bytes. Hopefully everything works out for you, buddy.
Welcome to stream, Dominic!
Hi, Dominic.
Dominic. Yep. Hi. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it, though.
Hello, Dominic. Hello, darling. How you doing, darling?
Hello, Dominic.
So hello, Dominic. How are you doing? Welcome in.
Dominic! Hello, Dominic. I hope you're doing good today.
How's it going, Dominic? Welcome in.
Mwah.
Hi, Dominic. How you doing, cutie pie?
Hi, Dominic.
Hi, Dominic. Hi, Dominic. Hi, sweetie. It's good to see you.
Hi, Dominic. Hi, Dominic.
Dominic, hello.
Hello, Dominic Bytes. Hello.
Dominic Bytes, hello.
Dominic, thank you. Can you stop slamming shit?
Hey, Dominic.
Hello, Dominic Bytes. Hello.
Dominic Bytes, you productive little devil. Dominic Bytes. Oh, it's you.
Oh my god. Also, thank you for clipping as always, Dom. You are so sweet. I really appreciate you. You are an absolutely wonderful being, as all of you are.